Couch co-op split-screen racing games are a great way to pass the time with your friends, so in this video, I will show you some best split-screen racing games. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Rocket League. Truly one of its kind, a vehicular soccer game that can be played one-on-one or with up to 4 players on each team. Each game usually gets played in rapid 5-minute sessions, with longer plays as exception, in the form of death matches to settle the final score. Online gameplay servers invite players from all gaming platforms, allowing competitors to never be shorted on their thirst for gaming. Next up we have Team Sonic Racing. Where most arcade racers have players competing against all odds for the gold all on their own, this game employs a team effort to make the experience more strategic, to have all your members combine their strengths to place well. Everything from the scenery of each track to the soundtrack will engage all who come to play, be it faithful fans of the Sonic series or just casual newbies. Each vehicle's performance can be modified to suit a specific driving style. Upgrades can add strength to a speed type or improve handling on a power type. Next up we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not simply to be labeled as a port from its YE counterpart, this iteration has over 40 tracks and characters, which are adaptable, that are almost entirely made available to play from the start, so every racer can commandeer their favorite character from the beloved Mario Bros. Now you can hold up to 2 items. Races are now even more unpredictable and chaotic. Battle modes make a return with more than a few different kinds, like Bomb Blast and a series first cops and robbers style game called Renegade Roundup. Next up we have Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Crash's kart racing makes a comeback that combines all the great things from previous sequels and gives all players the nostalgia of the original tracks with plentiful characters both old and new. The game's party piece is the self-proclaimed boosts that can make or break your victory. Multiple different game modes such as Crystal Grab, Capture the Flag, and Deathmatch modes. The story mode is as zany and eclectic as most would come to believe, and as you defeat bosses, you can unlock them as new drivers to race with. Next up we have Trackmania Turbo. A fantastically chaotic arcade series returns with up to 200 different tracks that increase in noted difficulty as you progress in the campaign mode and happily invites all as much as it challenges them. An easily approachable track editor, where players can edit their own tracks on nearly an endless scale, and there's even a random track generator to boot. Other game modes such as Double Driver have 2 players needing to time their inputs correctly to cover the same ground in the same car. Both players need to steer left in order to turn sharply to the left. Next up we have Horizon Chase Turbo. A hot-blooded arcade racer that takes its notes from multiple old-school games played on Atari systems and SNES of old, then distills them into an extremely high-octane gaming experience with smooth gameplay physics as well as exciting sounds. A track editor with nearly endless customizability and can be playable with up to 3 local players. An amazing sense of speed, a depletable fuel tank, and a few laps to overtake more than 10 cars makes for an addicting challenge to come out on top. Next up we have GT Sport. This is Polyphony Digital's latest segment of the GT series after 11 official releases spanned over all Sony gaming consoles since 1997. Now featuring some of the best realistic graphics and physics, it brings some of the world's fastest automotive creations to your fingertips. Wide range of vehicles to choose from, ranging from N-Group streetcar vehicles up to multiple classes of racers, and even an X-Group that boasts original manufacturer concept cars. Next up we have WRC8. The latest version of the officially licensed game by the real-life competition boasts meticulously designed international rally stages and dynamic weather, takes all players through a true simulation of what it means to be a real-life world rally driver. Drivers can compete in true WRC fashion, navigating the courses solo with opposition represented as a ghost so as to leave them with all the limited space they need. Next up we have Forza Motorsport 7. Turn 10 Studios' latest sequel of their racing game for auto addicts brings in dynamic weather and active time progression as well new game modes such as Limo Bowling. With a car roster exceeding a count of 700, there's always a bespoke car collection waiting for everyone. Improved driving physics and visual details enthrall drivers as day turns to night, turning courses that became familiar a new mystery to reconquer. The plethora of cars is entirely available to players outside of the game's career mode. The last game of this video is Riptide GP Renegade. Enter an aquatic, illegal race series in a futuristic world of hydrojets, where players take their armored riders across enterprising circuits whilst performing even more daring stunts as they evade the authorities and compete for the top position. Visual theater that knows no bounds. Racers are greeted with water spattering as they hit the water from being airborne, and vision blur increases as their speed piles on. So that's the list of 10 best split-screen local co-op racing games for PC, Switch, Xbox One and PS4. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.